Hi, hello, and welcome. It's me, Vignesh here, and this is your favorite V and Data channel. Today, we'll be seeing logistic regression, how to build a model using scikit-learn, train and test, and how to check the accuracy of the logistic regression model. For that, let's pass on to a video. As I told you before, today we'll be seeing logistic regression. For that, the data which is needed, right? I had taken from the Kaggle. It is a cancer dataset, a breast cancer dataset, and which is taken from the Kaggle. The Kaggle link or the link is given in the description. You can do download it from the Kaggle and you can to use it. This is the data. There are many columns and many rows. Okay, there are many rows as well. This is in CSV format. This is the data which we are going to use for logistic regression. We are going to load this into Python and manipulate it and build a logistic regression model using this data. Okay, diagnosis is the uh, like column which we are going to predict it. Okay, M is malignant and B is benign. Okay, which we are going to predict it. A classification model. Okay, first we can load the packages which are needed. Pandas is a needed package. Scikit-learn. In scikit-learn, we are going to load linear model, import logistic regression, and train test split is imported. PD set option display maximum column is none. Since if you print a pandas data frame, right, it will truncate and show. So if you use this set option and display it at max columns, all the columns will be displayed when you print it. Okay. If not, only few columns shall be displayed. First two columns and last two columns. That is the reason we are setting the set option display at max column is none. These are the packages which you are going to use it. Okay. Which you are going to use it. Next, we can load the data into this Python file and you can see it. Okay. It is in a pd.read csv. It is CSV file. It is in the location b data code files data.csv index column equal to 0. We are taking the first column as 0 so that index column equal to 0. That means the index will drop and first column will taken as index. Now id is the first column, right? Since we are giving index column equal to 0, id is taken as the index column. Print df.head. Top 5 columns will be printed. Okay, 5 rows will be printed. There are 569 rows starting from 842 to 92751. Okay, total columns is 32 columns. Unnamed 32 is null value. It's not a value. There is no value in that. Okay, 0. It's NaN. There is one object, that is diagnosis. It's an object. All other things are in float. Now if we remove the index column equal to 0, right, I'll run again. id will be added to a column and index column will be automatically added. It starts from 0. You can see, right, index column is added 0 and id is added to the column listing. It starts from 0 to and till goes on to the last. And 569 entries 6 from 0 to 568. Index value starts from 0. And as we see 32 columns, now id is added to the columns. Now it is 33 columns on the whole. Okay, including id. And undoing the step again. Now df equal to drop unnamed 32. We are dropping that column. That is because it is NaN. It's not a number, so we are dropping it again. Then we have a diagnosis, radius mean, texture mean, perimeter mean, area mean, smoothness mean, etc. till fractional dimension mean. Okay. Diagnosis is the column which we are going to predict it. we are not we aren't processing the data anything. Just like that, I'm taking some few columns. Okay, no correlations found. We aren't processing the data anything. After dropping that column, I'm printing the data frame df. Okay, now we want to run it. This is the column which I'm going to use it. All the other columns are dropped. Okay, data frames, I'm giving that column and passing it to x. Okay, diagnosis the y value, so it must not be in present in x, so I'm dropping that from x in axis 1 and adding that. Since y is going to predict the value, I'm adding df diagnosis to y is the y variable which we are going to predict, and then printing x and y. I'm going to print it again. Loading the data info head, then dropping the unnamed 32 and selecting few columns randomly, adding that to x and removing diagnosis from x and passing diagnosis alone to y. Okay, this is the process till now. I'm running it again. As you can see, y, it is only diagnosis there in y, one column malignant or benign. X in x we see radius mean starts from radius mean, diagnosis drop in x, so it starts from radius mean, texture mean, perimeter mean, area mean, and still goes on till fractional mean, fractional dimension mean. Okay, this is x and y values. Next is we're going to build the logistic regression model, test and train split. I'm declaring 4 variables: x train, x test, y train, y test, and train test split. From sklearn, I'm loading that package to split x and y with test size equal to 0.8. That is 30% is given for test and 70 is for training. Model is logistic regression, logistic fit. I'm fitting the model to the data x train, y train, and I'm going to predict it. Okay, x test alone I'm going to predict it with the model. I'm just printing the first 10 predictions. I'm getting the predictions, right, with the help of a prediction which is given and the real values y test. I'm going to get a score from them. Okay, then the scores is like classification report. Okay, from sklearn.metrics, import a classification report. This classification report will give precision recall F1 score. Okay, with the help of y test and that's the original values and the prediction values is the predicted values with the help of x test. With these both, I'm going to get the classification report. This is the logistic regression model. Test train split, model fit, then testing and classification report. I'm running it again. Model is fitted to the logistic regression and it is trained and it is printing the predicted model as well. This is the classification precision recall F1 score. Okay, benign is 0.9, benign is 0.94, malignant is 0.95 for precision, for recall is 0.97, 0.91, and F1 score is a combination of precision recall. It is 0.96, 0.93. Okay, it's a good score for this model, right? As a basic model, so it's a good score for it. This is how you develop a simple logistic regression model, like with the data training, test split, classification group, etc. Today we saw like how to build a logistic regression model using scikit-learn to classify if it is cancer or non-cancer, malignant or benign. How to train, test, and classification report. How to see it. Okay, this is what things which is out today. In the next video, we will see some other machine learning algorithm. Until then, it's me Vignesh here. Thank you, and do share this video with your friends. Thank you. Bye.